Okay. Okay, let's finish this up. The Golden Sayings of Epictetus. 185. We shall then be like Socrates when we can indite hymns of praise to the gods in prison. 186. It is hard to combine and unite these two qualities, the carefulness of one who is affected by circumstances and the intrepidity of one who heeds them not. But it is not impossible, else were happiness also impossible. We should act as we do in seafaring. What can I do? Choose the master, the crew, the day, the opportunity. Then comes a sudden storm. What matters it to me? My part has been fully done. The master is in the hands of another. The master of the ship. The ship is foundering. What then have I to do? I do the only thing that remains to me, to be drowned without fear, without a cry, without upbraiding God, but knowing that what has been born must likewise perish. For I am not eternity, but a human being, a part of the whole, as an hour is a part of the day. I must come like the hour, and like the hour must pass. 187. And now we are sending you to Rome to spy out the land, but none send a coward as much as spy that if he hear but a noise and see a shadow moving anywhere, loses his wits and comes flying to say, the enemy are upon us. So if you go now and come and tell us everything at Rome is terrible, death is terrible, exile is terrible, slander is terrible, want is terrible. Fly, comrades, the enemies are upon us. We shall reply, get you gone and prophesy to yourself. We have but erred in sending such a spy as you. Diogenes, who was sent as a spy long before you brought us back another report than this. He says that death is an evil, for it need not even bring shame with it. He says that fame is but the empty noise of madmen. And what report did this spy bring us of pain? What of pleasure? What of want? That to be clothed in sackcloth is better than any purple robe, that sleeping on the bare ground is softer couch, and in proof of each assertion he points to his own courage, constancy, and freedom, to his own healthy and muscular frame. There is no enemy near, he cries, all is perfect peace. 188. If a man has this peace, not the peace proclaimed by Caesars, how indeed should he have it to proclaim? Nay, but the peace proclaimed by God through reason, will not that suffice him when alone, when he beholds and reflects, now can no evil happen unto me? For me there is no robber, for me no earthquake, all things are full of peace, full of tranquility, neither highway nor city, nor gathering of men, neither neighbor nor comrade can do me hurt. Another supplies my food, whose care it is, another my raiment, another hath given me perceptions of sense and primary conceptions, and when he supplies my necessities no more, it is that he is sounding the retreat, that he hath opened the door and is saying to thee, come hither. Whither? Come, whither? To not that thou needest fear, but to the friendly kindred elements whence thou didst spring. Whatever of fire in there, unto fire shall return, whatever of earth unto earth, of spirit unto spirit, unto water. There is no Hades, no fabled river of sighs, of lamentation, or of fire, but all things are full of beings spiritual and divine, with thoughts like these, beholding the sun, moon, and stars, enjoying earth and sea. A man is neither helpless nor alone. 189. What wouldst thou be found doing when overtaken by death? If I might choose, I would be found doing some deed of true humanity of wide import, beneficent and noble. But if I may not be found engaged in aught so lofty, let me hope at least for this, what some may hinder, what is surely in my power, that I may be found raising up in myself that which had fallen, learning to deal more wisely with the things of sense, working out my own tranquility, and thus rendering that which is its due to every relation of life. If death surprises me thus employed, it is enough if I can stretch forth my hands to God and say, the faculties which I received at thy hands for apprehending this thine administration I have not neglected. As far as in me lay, I have done thee no dishonor. Behold how I have used the senses, the primary conceptions which thou gavest me. Have I ever laid anything to thy charge? Have I ever murmured at aught that came to pass, or wished it otherwise? Have I in anything transgressed the relations of life? For that thou didst beget me. I thank thee for that thou hast given, for the time during which I have used the things that were thine. It suffices me. Take them back and place them wherever thou wilt. They were all thine, and thou gavest them me. If a man depart thus minded, is it not enough? With life fairer or more noble, what end happier than this, than his? The Golden Sayings of Epictetus, translated and arranged by Hastings Crosley, M.A. Okay, that's it. Thank you. That was good reading. Those are good words to live by. Thank you.